When I was invited to come to WITS to discuss with South African students and economists the problem of decolonizing the curriculum in economics and improving it, of course I was thrilled because I know South Africa. I've been here many times. I came here first in 1961. I had the great honor to serve on President Mandela's Labor Market Commission, and to be able to come here to South Africa to try to be part of this process of bringing the best economics to the students of South Africa is, of course, for me, it's a dream. President Mandela charged us in the Labor Market Commission to devise ways to eradicate the footprints of apartheid in South African labor markets. What I hope South African students and professors can do is find a way to eradicate the footprints of apartheid in the economics curriculum. I think it can be done by South Africans. The core project is a global project. We have writers, participants who are students, teachers, researchers from all over the world, including from Africa. Because we're a cooperative, we work together, and we have input from all over the place. For example, from India and Pakistan, we're producing a South Asian version of our curriculum. And we'd be very happy if South African economists and students would participate in the production of a South African version of our curriculum, or possibly an African version. I mean, the title of our ebook is The Economy. Wouldn't it be great if there was a book called The Economy, an African Perspective? That can be done. There is interest in other universities here in South Africa. For example, at University of Cape Town, there is a group working on this, again, under the same conditions. A lot of student interest in changing things, a lot of faculty and student talent that can get it done. There's also some inquiries from Stellenbosch, where there's some interest also in changing the curriculum. And if we had time, I think there would probably be interest in other places too, and we're ready to go. I have studied your economy over a very long period of time. I think it has immense potential. It has immense, when people talk about the potential of the South African economy, they sometimes talk about the mineral potential and so on. I'm talking about the human potential. And here's something which will sound curious to you. Why does it have such great potential? It's because a very substantial fraction of South African people are unemployed. Now that's a problem to you, but I see it as an opportunity. Imagine if we could put those people to work, working at productive jobs to help meet the needs of South African people. South Africa has immense talent that can be mobilized, and South Africa can join the rich countries of the world in the future.
I think there are real possibilities here for transforming the economics curriculum, and we've just had a very exciting discussion with questions not just about a new way of teaching economics in universities in South Africa, but also how we could bring this new way of teaching about the economy to primary schools and secondary schools. So I think the potential is really tremendous, and the subject matter, the economy in South Africa, but in Africa more broadly, poses challenges to all of the economists, the researchers, the great researchers here on the continent, to get together and help to construct really exciting, relevant teaching material so that we can create a new generation of well-informed citizens as well as of policymakers and journalists. Many of the problems that have emerged over the last decade or so have a resonance in many different places around the globe. So this relates to inequality. So increases in inequality within countries is a pretty universal phenomenon. There are some countries where it hasn't happened, and they provide a very useful way of counterposing that issue. Why has inequality increased so much in some countries? And there are other issues which are truly global of themselves. And the issue of environmental sustainability and climate change is one of those. So they're issues that affect students around the world. So we can combine our resources to create really tremendous ways of teaching, and to get fantastic resources freely available online for students in many places around the world. And then we will have country or continent specific sections as well that will have a more limited audience, but within this global community that we're trying to build of curriculum innovators.